fun thing about taking short video clips is that when you stitch them together, it suggests editing. So what's going on with those drones in New Jersey is the question. I don't think that that's the right question, but I'll answer it. I think that the drones in Jersey are mostly U.S. surveillance drones that they don't want to acknowledge that they have or what they're up there surveilling or looking for. And that's the real question, right? So there were the orbs at the UK military bases that were going on before the Jersey sightings happened, and it really seems like a coincident distraction that everybody stopped paying attention to the glowing orbs once we started seeing the drones. So what are the glowing orbs? Well, that wasn't the question. The question is, what about the drones in New Jersey? Well, what about the other UAPs, like the flying saucers, the E-115 Moscovium stuff, about that? No? Seriously, though, the orbs, the bright lights, have been showing up around military sites, especially nuclear facilities, since at least the 1970s. There's lots of documented evidence where they have disabled equipment over the years, and I guess that has been happening a lot frequently. There's multiple sites that probably have nuclear facilities, nuclear capabilities, but these orbs are shutting down. There's activities being shut down at these military bases because of the orbs. And then also there's these drones, and there's a little bit of media coverage about the drones, kind of, but they don't really talk about that. And then they don't even talk about why the drones are up there or what they're doing. It's all just some bullshit about Trump and Elon. But Trump knows about the Galactic Federation. This guy in 2020 said, right? This dog knows about the Galactic Federation. But then there's other people that they think that the orbs are angels and the aliens are demons, and then they think that we're in the end times or something, right? But what about the drones in New Jersey? The little bit of media coverage that I have seen is focused on the airplane-shaped drones, but they're not really airplane-shaped. They're like a star, diamond, cross shape, but the lights, when we see the pattern of the lights, our brain fills in, oh, okay, that's an airplane. But then when it changes direction or something, that's when it looks like it's shape-shifting or whatever, because that's not a plane. But it wasn't actually a plane. It's just when we see it from certain angles, we fill it in to go like, oh, okay, that's a plane. But some of these might be the surveillance drones. The United States allegedly runs a network of satellites called the Immaculate Constellation that has caught tons of footage of these UAPs, but of course it probably also is used to spy on other countries. So even if the US government has all this great footage and everything, and they have explanations, well, they don't want to explain how they got that footage or what they're doing with the technology that they're using to get that footage. In fact, they've just kind of been lying and gaslighting us for decades, relating all of this unexplained phenomena. There's a significant chunk of people that are waiting for the government to tell them if aliens are real or that aliens are real. They're waiting for the government to say something. But, it's the United States government. They could provide us proof and we'd go, we don't believe you because you're the United States and you lie all the time. Right? So even if they came forth and gave us the 4K crystal clear video, we'd go, oh, that's some CGI deepfake bullshit. The United States lies about stuff all the time, even if they gave disclosure and said, oh, aliens are real and here's the proof, we wouldn't believe it. And people who think that China doesn't have the technology to fly these kind of drones, I don't think it's China, by the way. If it was China, they would shoot them down immediately. But China does have the technology to fly these kinds of drones. Look at the drone shows that they do instead of fireworks, right? They do these crazy coordinated drone shows with bright lights that's the kind of technology that you really could use to fake an alien invasion with. But that's not what we're actually seeing. What we see in New Jersey is less impressive than that, and that's like the sort of technology that I think the United States just already has in the drones. It's probably the same stuff they fly in other countries where, you know, we call them drones now. We're calling everything drones, but really they're murder robots. Oh, there's UAPs, you know. I thought that was the rebranding. We don't call them UFOs anymore. We're going to call them UAPs, but now everything's just drones. Back in 2017, the United States government said, yep, UFOs are real, and we've been lying about it the whole time, but nobody noticed because Trump was president and he was doing dumb shit on Twitter all the time. But if you've been lying to us for 80 years, why would we suddenly believe you now? This is what I'm putting up with. I'm being attacked by this vicious beast. Look at this thing. You know, I'm trying to explain. You're gonna knock yourself out on the deck and I'll get blamed for it. We're done.